it's a ride.
Hello to you from the south coast of England. The venue for this game is the Amex Stadium. I'm Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me, ready to provide all the technical and tactical analysis, is Stuart Robson. And it's all about action from the Premier League in this case. It's Brighton, and they take on Southampton.
Yes, thanks as always, Derek. We've got two good teams here, so I'm anticipating a really good game. The atmosphere is electric inside the stadium before kick-off, and hopefully we're not disappointed.
Number 11, Leandro Trossard. Number 9, Neil Maupay. And number 18, Danny Welbeck.
And the team selected for Brighton and Hove Albion.
Well, as you can see, it's a fairly narrow midfield, so it does mean that the fullbacks need to break forward at the right time. But it's the number 10 who really has to affect the game today.
And here's how the lineup looks for Southampton. James Ward-Prowse starts with Oriol Romeu in the centre of midfield. And the story in attack is one of a strike partnership.
Thank you for attending today's game at the Amex Stadium. Enjoy the match.
And now they get the ball rolling. And no luck keeping possession. Nicely cut out. Romeu. Joel Feldman. Caicedo with it. Trossard. Moving into the advanced position. Maupay. Went in strongly to win the ball. Maupay. McAllister. Superb stop. Redmond. The ball with James Ward-Prowse. Shane Long. Well, he's lost it. Oh, lovely weighted ball. They might be in. Pretty straightforward defending, dealing with that cross. Walker-Peters. Che Adams. It's with Welbeck. Welbeck. Not getting anxious when they have the ball. And players waiting in the centre. Well, high and more than a bit hopeful. Oriol Romeu. Che Adams. Romeu. And it's with Long. Oh, he's given the ball away. Alexis McAllister. Neil Maupay. It's with Welbeck. An unforced error, you've got to say. Ward-Prowse. Romeu. Walker-Peters. And he read it well, intercepting it. Trossard. And space to cross it. Can he put them in front? Not out of the woods yet. Well, able to survive that attacking push. Oriol Romeu. Che Adams. Ward-Prowse. Promising attack this. Well, they're keeping their opponents moving and guessing. And the penalty is given. The referee right on the spot. And now a chance for them to take the lead here. Well, he's also showing him the yellow card.
Yeah, he had to make the challenge, but it was always going to be risky, and so it proved.
This to make it 1-0. Well, the keeper is happy. The bar was there. Just the clearance that was called for. Oriol Romeu. Che Adams. Chance here. In the right place to cut out the pass. Joel Feldman. Mwepu. Alexis McAllister. Beautifully weighted ball. On and on he goes. Welbeck. Will it lead to the goal that puts them ahead? And how well the keeper did.
Well, that's just exceptional. He reacted so quickly there.
And over it comes. Maupay. Fruitful looking attack. And the cross is very much on. Caicedo with it. Mwepu. Looking for that final pass. Looking for the goal that would put them ahead. Maupay. And there's the feed into the box. And still danger here. An opportunity to forge ahead from this corner situation. Trying to deliver it accurately. And no-nonsense defensive clearance. Making excellent progress with the ball at his feet. Surely! Well, there is the opening goal. The pressure finally telling, and they get their due reward.
Well, as you can see, this was always coming. They've been piling on the pressure. It's a well-deserved goal.
So underway again here. 1-0 the score. Redmond. Walker-Peters. And space for the cross. Romeu. Well, not covering himself in glory defensively. Determined defending. Romeu. Well, they keep working away, looking for passing lanes. Chance maybe. Well, what an opportunity, but really good defending, you've got to say. Danger here as he runs at them. Redmond. And a no-nonsense clearance. What can they do from here? It's opening up for them. Alert defending.
Well, it's been difficult for Brighton to get too much of the ball so far, but their speed of attack when they win the ball back has been breathtaking. It's been a really good performance from them so far.
Redmond. And that's a corner. Let's see about the delivery. And miles off target with the header, but in fairness, the marking was tight. Mopé. Caicedo. Trossard. Now Caicedo. Mopé. Keeping the ball moving. Well, sadly, they just couldn't keep possession. Oriol Romeu. Well, very close to half-time now, and it's a narrow lead for the home side. Stuart, how would you assess what you've seen?
Well, it's been a tight game so far, but they've just had that little bit more quality on the ball, particularly in midfield, where they've just started to take control. They'll be fairly happy going in at half-time.
Didn't fool the keeper. An alert intervention. Can they create something from here? And a chance to level it. And he's missed it. Good heavens.
Well, that's a big miss. That should have been the equaliser.
Redmond. Che Adams. Redmond. And he's in. And it's a goal. Level again. What a match this is turning out to be.
Well, as you can see, he's given far too much space, but he still had some work to do, and I think that's a very tidy finish. It was never in doubt.
goal for the Saints.
So back underway. They've levelled it at 1-1 here. And the whistle is sounded for half-time in this game. Well, he's been the standout for his side so far, don't you think, Stuart?
Well, Derek, he plugged away in that first half, making run after run without too much success. But eventually he got his reward, and what an important goal it was.
And now they get the ball rolling. Will it lead to the goal that puts them ahead? And how well the keeper did.
Well, that's just exceptional. He reacted so quickly there.
And there's the feed into the box. And still danger here. An opportunity to forge ahead from this corner. Surely. Well, there is the opening goal. The pressure finally telling, and they get their due reward. And a chance to level it. And he's missed it. Good heavens.
Well, that's a big miss. That should have been the equaliser.
Redmond. And it's a goal. Level again. What a match this is turning out to be. Plenty to consider based on what we've seen so far as the second half begins. Ward-Prowse. Che Adams. Promising attack this. And he was in the right place to intercept. Ward-Prowse. Salisu. And Nathan Redmond with it. The ball with James Ward-Prowse. And he saw the situation developing. Now Caicedo. Trossard. Fluency of movement. But just like that, possession changes hands. Redmond. Ward-Prowse. Romeu. Well, couldn't quite find his teammate. Definitely look as though they want to make this move count. Mopé. And Feldman with it here. And offside it is. Romeu. The ball with James Ward-Prowse. Shane Long. Che Adams. Ward-Prowse. That's not a bad ball. Well, in fact, a bit too close to the goalkeeper. And that was always going to be claimed. Alexis McAllister. It's with Welbeck. Plenty of forward momentum here, but can they produce? Oh, it comes to nothing in the end. Really should have made more of that.
Will the owner of the blue car registration BG04DOM please return to your vehicle? Your lights are on.
Trossard. Well, the keeper performing brilliantly.
Well, that's just incredible. He reacted so quickly there. Well, they've been frustrated for quite a while now, but these fans have suddenly come to life.
Played over. The clearance wasn't decisive. Mwepu. Now, do they mean business on this occasion? Surely! And searching for his second, but the keeper equal to the task.
Well, he's looking really lively, isn't he? Every time he gets the ball, he looks a threat.
They take it short. Possession changes hands, the interception there. Mopé. Unable to keep the ball that time. Not a great challenge, free kick here. Taking care of business defensively here. Cucurella. I must say this looks promising. And a useful cross. And a goal! Just like that, they're back in front.
Well, here's the replay, and it all starts with the delivery into the box. Just begging someone to get on the end of it. And then just look at this finish, Derek. He does so well to read the bounce. Often you can send these into row Z, but he makes the perfect contact. Stunning goal, really.
So on with the match. 2-1 is the scoreline. What's going to happen next? Redmond. Che Adams. This is looking threatening. And the keeper there to deal with it.
Substitution for
And time for the change now.
off the pitch. Number 23, Nathan Tiller. Coming onto the pitch, number 24, Mohamed Elianusi.
Can someone get on the end of this? Relatively straightforward to mop up defensively. Trossard. Welbeck. On the ball, Cucurella. Alexis McAllister. Good movement. But really sticking to their task defensively. Breaking at pace. And that was a very fine read. Caicedo. Beautifully weighted ball. And he scored not once but twice. They simply cannot stop him. And no wonder he's enjoying himself.
Well, let's see this again. The vision to play this through ball is superb. And while the finish might not be the cleanest of strikes, it's still good enough to beat the keeper. What a lovely goal that is.
So they get the ball moving again. 3-1 the scoreline here. What's going to happen next? Ward-Prowse. Redmond. Read it superbly to take back possession. Could play it in. Welbeck. Cucurella. McAllister. Well, foul play, says the referee. And a substitution in the offing. Well, the seconds are ticking away and the home side in control. Stuart, what have you made of this?
Well, they've been much the better side up to now. Some of their approach play has been excellent. They just need to control possession for these final few minutes to cap off a really good display.
What can they do from here? But quick thinking defensively. Neil Maupay. Joel Feldman. Getting in there to take it away. Che Adams. Redmond. Ward-Prowse. Well, terrific defending to stop them progressing. Joel Feldman. McAllister. And a strong tackle. Shane Long. Salisu. An alert intervention. And with that, the attack fizzles out. Now, far from the ideal pass, you've got to say. Getting forward. And he was in the right place to intercept. Five minutes to go. Shane Long. Kyle Walker-Peters has it. It's with Welbeck. Alexis McAllister. Maupay. McAllister. Trossard. Committed challenge. Romeu. On the ball, Mohamed Elyounoussi. Ward-Prowse. Redmond. Romeu. What a shame, really, because the move was promising, but no end product from them. And he read it well. Che Adams. A very timely interception. Enoch Mwepu. Pascal Gross. Mwepu. Welbeck. Chance to play it in. It might still be problematic. And the keeper making sure that there were no scraps to feed on for the attackers. Using his physical strength to shield it. Effective challenge. Well, he's almost been hassled out of play here. Now they're going to alter things. Here's the substitution.
Alexis McAllister coming onto the pitch, number 14, Romano.
Ward-Prowse. Che Adams. Goalkeeper should take charge. Smuggled away. And there goes the final whistle. Victory for Brighton and Hove Albion. They get maximum points. How would you sum it up?
Absolutely, Derek. It was fairly comfortable in the end because they were tactically superior, had better individuals, and were always a threat going forward. It was a really good performance and a good result as well.
Well, there's a sound reason why we're focusing on him. He's made his presence felt in attack, Stuart.
Well, he did everything today. His energy, skill and movement was just too good for those defenders. It was a really good display.